latest trend that's sweeping the internet.
What exactly is an NFT?
So-called NFT.
Do y'all in the chat understand what an NFT is?
Like, does that stand for not safe for work? What is this? What does this mean?
Why would you pay for an NFT when you can look at it for free?
Is this a gigantic bubble just waiting to burst?
I believe in this space with my whole heart.
I'm just fascinated by it all.
NFTs are going to have a huge impact in marketing and communication departments in all organizations. Now, if you're not familiar with NFTs, check out a previous video linked right here to get a little background on NFTs and how NFTs will have an impact on careers moving forward. But in this video, I want to dive into three ways that NFTs will show up in a tactical way within marketing and communication departments in all organizations. First, just from a branding perspective, we have to agree on a framework of what NFTs build on from a marketing and communication standpoint. If you believe these two things, then you believe in NFTs in our departments. One, humans like to show off their values, their hobbies, their interests, their collective unity with a tribe, or just show off to a potential mate through clothes, through logos, through a brand new Mercedes, or as an example, and I'm going to trigger someone from this, but those individuals who feel empowered to take those Apple stickers from all your Apple devices and put them on the back of your car. Why? So if you feel like people value brands and showing off brands through t-shirts or stickers or cars, or whatever, and you believe this, that we're living more in a digital world, we're moving more into living on our apps and our phones and our digital presence, then you believe in NFTs. So what are these three areas that marketing communication should lean into for NFTs? Let's look at number one. Brainstorm if there's an opportunity to use an NFT to act almost like a tradable coin that's backed by a smart contract. Now, what does all this mean? A lot of times when we think of NFTs, we think of Bored Apes or these art pieces that we can just look at. Well, behind that can be a lot of interesting information. Maybe if you own this element, it opens a door to get more stuff. You get invited to a party because you own this. There'll be parties throughout the year only for the people who own the specific digital asset as an NFT. Perhaps a pro sports team auctions off coins that guarantees you access to every opening game. Perhaps a university auctions off an NFT coin that, as long as you hold that coin as an individual and you meet minimum academic requirements, perhaps you get free education for life. And if you ever sell this coin to someone else, the university gets 20% of that sale. Perhaps a theater gives out a coin that anyone holding this coin gets a free seat to any play attending that theater, again, for life. For all of these examples, just how many hundreds of millions of dollars would those organizations make in just one day? And it's not just the front end. Every single time that coin changes hands, based on the smart contract, that organization gets paid every single time. Number two, NFTs provide authenticity to your branding campaigns. Listen, if you think transparency is important to customers, if you think memorabilia and nostalgia is very important to consumers and people part of a fandom, then you would believe in this idea. If you attend a Lakers game, the day that LeBron James hits some game-winning shot or hits some milestone career points, your ticket would be owned as an NFT that would be worth quite a bit of value in the future. Just like a ticket stub have been traded and sold for a lot of money in the past for big games, the same thing can be said for NFTs based on that ticket stub, that you attend the game and you automatically get an NFT stub from that event. And finally, NFTs open a big door for all communication and marketing departments in the world of IP. Intellectual property is booming right now. Just think about how much the Marvel IP has made the Disney Corporation, or how much Microsoft just spent on Activision, $70 billion, and how much IP they've acquired through that acquisition. An interesting case study right now is actually Quentin Tarantino, the director, fighting to see who owns the IP of certain elements when developing Pulp Fiction. Can he sell NFTs of screenshots of the movie or pictures of him writing the script of Pulp Fiction? Who owns that IP or that content from the movie? Is it the studio that published the movie? Is it the director? Is it the actor? Who is that person who owns that IP? We're going to see that these smart contracts and NFTs and these coins have a new impact on IP. Who owns the intellectual property of content? Organizations need to lean into this from that marketing communication department to see What other revenue generating streams can be potentially developed because of NFTs? It is time to have that structured conversation within your organization, or at least your marketing or communication departments within the organization, to ask yourselves, what role will we play in Web3 in offering ownership of digital assets of our customers, our clients, our voters, our donors associated to our brand? It's time.
Hell's an NFT apparently.